That was double, but I didn't expect that at all. I didn't expect that. Just, but on the fly, and we are made for each other, and it's all goofy because, you know, he plays the guitar and I sing, and he started off school and wanting to do journalism photography, and he went into engineering. I started off as an engineer and I went into design and photography, and so we know each other, and that was very cool. So thank you very much. And that's very nice. Everybody's being so nice to me. And yay, anniversary, Skippy. And that is what Poetic License is all about. I have to show off my sign while I can. That is what Poetic, back in the day when it was actually at a place, we'd have a little sign. This is how I'd get it done. I'm going to share for a second round, and then we can figure out, Lorna had to leave. If you want to do a round of 3 or 2 for the next round, John, I guess, and everybody can figure that out. But for the second round, I'm going to read, because I'm an editor of 2 literary magazines. One that John mentioned in one of his poems is Down in the Dirt magazine. And I'm going to read a couple pieces from it. This current issue is called I Wrote This in the Dark. Somebody had a piece in there that was called that, and I said, that sounds like a good thing. And we've got, you know, Grand Central Station, and it says 11:30, and you don't know if it's day or night, but anywho, that is the cover for that. And I was going to pick, some of the things I'm going to read from here are, and I found one of them right here. But the first one is that I'm going to share with you is one that is not only Down in the Dirt, but also from the periodic table of poetry, because this one person keeps sending me stuff, and so I had to put in something in for self first. So this has not only something from periodic table of poetry, and also Down in the Dirt. This is called Sulfur. You always had such a caustic smell, but you gave me the bleached paper. You were the fixing agent when I made photographic prints. You were good for the plants under my feet, but still, I knew you threw yourself into the drugs that I needed to take, giving me a rash all over my body. Even though I know you're needed for life by many small organisms, you even are supposed to keep our skin and hair healthy. Then why did I react to you so violently? I mean, my hair's not brittle, my skin's not falling off. But a rash? Well, I suppose too much of you for me may be a bad thing. I know you did your best to make yourself known. You're in the Torah, you're in the Bible. But what I thought was funny is that, like all religions, which can seem good but also be caustic, you even make the best gunpowder historically throughout the world. So, yeah, I guess it makes sense that if you want to have that much of an effect on me and the world throughout history, you'll even find your way into religious books so that you could really remind us of how you can really make yourselves known. It's weird when you had to write element poems, how the different things you learn about different elements. What? This is kind of crazy. But the next one I'm going to share with you as I turn the page is one that is not in another book. It's just in this one. This is titled, Eyes Are Blurred to the Battlefield. On the Indonesian island Jawa, large turtle skeletons litter the plains. Because after they come in from the ocean to lay their eggs, swarms of wild dogs there all got together and pounced. Those wild dogs flip the turtles over, then strip all from their shells before they eat them alive. So if you go to the plains on Jawa, you'll see what looks like skeletal remains. And if your eyes are blurred, you'll swear you're seeing a battlefield. Because we cannot forget that life is a constant avoidance of death. Because many of those wild dogs are killed, who killed those turtles are prey to the tiger, who later pounces upon them. This is the cycle of life, because every birth is a prelude to death. Don't forget. When people are young, they're sure they're invincible only because they beat the odds. But everyone gambles. We call it life. But you have to remember, the house always wins. Everybody thinks they're ahead. They forget to cut their losses. Because most of the time, Even if someone's lived a long life, are they still happy? Really? Ta-da! Sorry. I had to go through that one for you guys. But the last one I'm going to share with you, I can't believe I'm going to do this, is toward the end of the book. It is not only in Down in the Dirt, but it is also in the new Cyberwit book. I've got to show it off for you guys. It's not only Down in the Dirt, but it's also in the Cyberwit book Testament. There are 4 parts to it, as I had said before. One part is all post-Roe v. Wade stuff. The last 2 reflect poetry from the Bible. The part 3 is all Genesis poetry, the first book of the Old Testament, and there are 3 poems from Revelation, the last book in the New Testament. Those 3 for Testament actually are reflective of the post-Roe v. Wade stuff, so there might be a hint of that in this small one I'm going to share with you, and it is Revelations 1 through 4. These words were given unto me, and now I give them unto you. The more signs come, the more we see. So share these words with everyone, for all will soon know the true path. It has come to pass. I have done all I can. You bear record, the testimony of all I have witnessed and more. The future belongs to every one of us. Blessed are those who readeth these words. This is prophecy, and the time is at hand. Across this earth, people see and hear the blasphemy within a select few, choosing to use their interpretations and force it down everyone's throats. The teachings of any philosophy includes doing no harm unto others, though their arguments for harm to unborn cells ultimately harm living, breathing people, going against everything they claim to believe. So, know that whatever church you follow, across this earth, even a church of one, grace be unto you and peace. For after learning the true path, know that even when still in conflict, your soul remains free. There was your Genesis installment, one short one for you guys. That's one of the ones that's toward the end of the book from the Testament, but it's also toward the end of the book for Down in the Dirt as well. So I am going to say that is my reading for this round, and then I will ask, we went a little bit over for the thing ending. It is 10 minutes over, so I will ask John, whom I'm looking at right here, should people go through a round of 2 or 3? We've lost Lorna, we've lost...
We'll go 3 because we also lost Michael, so we'll go 3.
Oh, no. So we'll go through a round of 3 for everyone. Double plus cool. That means I get to hear more from all of you. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank him for allowing this poetry Zoom meeting to take place in the first place. And I get to meet so many people from around the world. You guys are all cool everywhere around the earth. Please take it away, John F. McMullen. The stage is now officially yours.